News of a new feud involving the big-name BTS seems to never cease to spark public attention. This time, the hot issue blew up again and immediately ignited a debate on various social media platforms. TaeKook's house? A term fans used to refer to Taehyung and Jungkook's closeness, suddenly became the talk of all netizens. In a matter of hours, speculation, heated debate, and comments full of emotion spread wildly, making internet users wonder what exactly was going on until the home of these two giant idols was again made the center of a major conflict. This story develops like a small ember suddenly struck by the wind, turning into a huge fire that cannot be contained. It all started when an anonymous account on social media uploaded photos that claimed to be the latest portrait of Jungkook and Taehyung's house. Although the veracity of the photo is still in question, the upload ignited endless discussions. Many considered the comparison of the two houses inappropriate and forced, but it was precisely this that made the topic soar. Netizens began to analyze the shape of the building, its location, interior design, and even who the architects were rumored to be involved in the construction of each house. However, the debate does not stop there as new rumors continue to appear, as if the public has not been satisfied with exploring the personal lives of the two superstars. The issue became even more heated when some netizens claimed that there were gaps in the construction process of Jungkook's and Taehyung's houses. Some social media users made the narrative that one of the houses was built with extra security, and even attributed to the personal relationship between the two members. They alleged that there was different treatment received by both of them from the management, implying that one of the members received special treatment that has not been revealed to the public. Of course, this kind of narrative immediately provoked the emotions of many ARMY, BTS fans, who considered that the rumors were unfounded and would only damage the good name of their idol. But as always, the issues involving the two BTS members are never simple. Jungkook and Taehyung's long-standing friendship has often been the subject of speculation. A small moment can turn into a big debate if it involves these two figures. It is therefore not surprising when the rumors about their home are also linked to their friendly relationship that is often discussed excessively by the public. Some fans even feel that this house comparison is a netizen's way of looking for gaps in TaeKook's relationship, as if trying to find evidence that the relationship between the two is stretched, or there is an invisible awkwardness. Narratives like these certainly spark more debate. Meanwhile, some other netizens actually highlighted the fact that celebrity house comparisons are nothing new in the Korean entertainment industry. Houses are considered a symbol of social status, and the public is often curious about how top artists spend their hard-earned money. However, when the comparison concerns Taehyung and Jungkook, the scale changes drastically to big and full of drama. Some say that Taehyung's house looks more artistic and reflects his classic personality, while Jungkook's house is called more futuristic and modern. In terms of architectural style alone, it has triggered fans to argue endlessly, defending their respective idols. On the other hand, there are those who actually consider that this whole issue is nothing more than an attempt to aggravate the atmosphere. They argue that the house is a private realm that should not be used as a spectacle or comparison material. Nevertheless, the mass of the internet has its own dynamics. When one topic starts to rise, then the pace of its spread is difficult to stop. In fact, several large fanbase accounts finally got involved in discussing this issue by providing clarification and calming fans so as not to be provoked by rumors that cannot be confirmed to be true. But obviously, when rumors are already gaining momentum, clarifications are often drowned out by an unstoppable wave of comments and speculation. Rumors went crazy when a user claimed to know a contractor who worked on the house of one of the BTS members. In the comments, he wrote that the house has super advanced security features that other artists' houses do not have. That claim certainly raises big questions, and as usual, many netizens immediately linked it to the preferential treatment that reportedly only one of TaeKook's received. In fact, in the world of celebrities, especially for artists with global popularity levels such as BTS, using high-level security systems is natural. But the narrative that has formed in the public's head makes the claim evolve into a big issue that is getting out of control. Some Korean entertainment observers also spoke up. They say that this kind of speculation reflects how the public often translates every little detail of the artist's life excessively. In the context of Taehyung and Jungkook, Their closeness actually makes the public feel as if they have the right to interfere and compare their personal aspects. In fact, their relationship as friends and coworkers has been established for a long time, and things like home or lifestyle are not the benchmark for the relationship. But still, hot topics on the internet often move in an uncontrollable direction, and in the end, there was also a debate on the part of fans who felt that the dispute about TaeKook's house did not show rivalry, but showed a too deep public obsession with their personal lives. Many soldiers revealed that comparisons like this are not only unhealthy, but can also hurt the relationship of the two friends. True fans want to maintain their closeness, not put them in a position that can lead to misunderstandings. But what is the power? The virtual world does not always go the way fans want. As of now, neither Jungkook nor Taehyung have commented on the matter. Both of them are busy with their own personal activities and schedules, so it is unlikely that they will respond to the wildly growing hot issue. But one thing's for sure, even though it only started from an obscure photo on the internet, this TaeKook house showdown proves once again that BTS's big name has great power to move public opinion in an instant. Any topic that concerns them, even something as personal as home, can turn into a global conversation full of emotion and drama. And as long as the public and social media continue to monitor their every move, these kinds of disputes are likely to continue to adorn the entertainment world. TaeKook may never have intended to create controversy, but for some netizens, their personal lives are a big puzzle that is always interesting to discuss. Whether until when, the second house will continue to be hot material in cyberspace. But one thing is clear. The hype about TaeKook's house is a real picture of how these two figures are able to influence millions of people, without even saying a word. The situation escalated further when several Korean entertainment influencers added their opinions, making the narrative that was previously only wild speculation turn into an internet version of the truth. One influencer even stated that Jungkook and Taehyung's house design differences show two ways of life that are no longer the same. The comments immediately served as new fuel for conspiracy theorists who thought TaeKook's relationship was at its most sensitive. In fact, there is no real evidence to suggest that the relationship between the two is in trouble. But the opinion has already spread to thousands of users, and from there, the drama widens. In the midst of this chaos, the issue also arose that the two houses were built at about the same time. So many netizens assumed that the two were fighting for prestige. Some viewers of the entertainment world see it as a moment of professional competition that eventually spreads to personal life. But ARMY, who has known BTS for years, firmly rejects that narrative. According to them, neither Taehyung nor Jungkook ever showed any signs of competing with each other. In fact, the two have always been known as two members who support each other, strengthen each other, and encourage each other to move forward in their respective careers.